Oh my god, why is that darn alarm on? Could someone please turn it off now? Just press the button, like this. That's better. A warm welcome to the channel. It's the 4th of January 2022, and if you have written a comment, you could be in the show today, and most of these will be coming towards the end. The title I actually haven't made yet. The thumbnail, what you see at YouTube, on YouTube at the very beginning, because I'm not too sure how to title it, but I do sort of know what I want to say. And basically, related to our most famous dam, is the amount of pressure put on the dam is like if you leant against a wall for 20 years, would there be a dent in the wall? That's my sort of feeling with this, that this amount of water pushing against this concrete structure, which is very long, which is very high, which is a gravity dam, but is not very wide compared to other dams in the world. Will it move? It's something to think about. So the title, I'm not too sure what to call it today, but it will be there by the time, obviously, it's being broadcast on YouTube. Continuing on with this actual theory, let's go and have a look at the levels first of all, or second of all for today. Three Gorges Dam is at 170.20 and the outflow is 8,160, which has gone down again, but only centimetres. But upstream of the Three Gorges Reservoir, 600 kilometres away, Kutan, Chongqing, is up once again at 170.45. Is there something wrong with the dam? Because usually this time of year, it's under 170. It's maybe like 160 or 150. Something seems not to be right. Perhaps this is why the webcam of the dam is not there anymore, for us to decide what is happening there. Maybe there is a blockage, so it's not churning out as much water as possible. It's just a theory, but it's sort of when things are unusual and limited information and you do it by the numbers, you come up with possible reasons why it could be. But let's have a look at this question. How much water can a dam hold? What is the maximum capacity of these works? Well, about 100,018 cubic feet per second, 32,000 cubic feet per second will generate power, and 86,000 of the discharge. In other words, in layman terms, 7 gallons passing a point in 1 second. How much can an actual dam have as an intake, and how much of a dam can actually do the outtake if there are floods? Does it depend, could you say, on the size of the holes, the inflow and the outflow? Is there a maximum size for a hole of a dam for the inflow and the outflow? Obviously, if you go back to 2020 and all these bad weather that you had in the Yangtze River, yes, I did actually move my hand to get a bit of sweat off my, just there, on the moustache area, the upper lip. these holes did actually survive. But has the Three Gorges Dam actually recovered from all of this in 2020? We just don't know. But it is interesting why there is a lack of information on the world's longest, possibly tallest, but definitely not the widest dam, but does have the largest amount of water behind it, hammering, pushing that gravity dam against gravity. So with that, let's have a look at the weather, and we haven't done the musical weather for a while, so here it is. Right, let's go into some of the comments that I received over the last 24 hours. The first one is from Kathleen Morrison. Can you do a video comparing the Three Gorges Dam to another one, illustrating the strengths and the flaws? Every dam is there for flood control, every dam is there for irrigation, every dam is there to produce electricity. That's the main reason. It's a carbon neutral, near enough, carbon neutral area to produce electricity. The weakness of the Three Gorges Dam, we have covered countless times that it's a shoddy construction. We know that from the engineering, and if you look through the financial records, it's the cheap materials. And some people would say it's quite amazing that it is still standing. Compared to the Hoover Dam, which you would say is another one of the world famous dams, built over 100 years ago with good quality materials. It's an arc dam, it's not gravity, and if we dismiss the dryness of Lake Mead at the moment, it is a strong dam. It will be there for at least possibly another 100 years, or at least another lifetime. The Three Gorges, possibly not, just of construction. The Three Gorges was done on the cheap, even though it cost something like $37 billion, because it's not an arc dam. Most dams that are built nowadays of that strength is going to be arc, because that is going to be a stronger architecture. The Three Gorges Dam, if it does anything go wrong, it's a one-time thing. There can't be any mistake, because if there is a mistake, like an overflow or incredibly unprecedented rain, floods on the upper reaches of the Yangtze, then that is going to devastate many people's lives. But the Hoover Dam, again, it does power some of Las Vegas, but not all, but it does power some other places as well. But there is, how to say, if it does break, it's controllable, while the Three Gorges is not. It's just going to be the biggest tsunami in the world. And that's what the experts are worried about, especially when the rains come this year, and them and myself will be doing the reports once again about the floods. But the thing is, we hope and pray it doesn't happen. It's just scary. And the people downstream of any dam in the world should be actually prepared. Yeah? Preparation is key, or part of the keys to a success. Another one of my subscribers or viewers, hi Scott, is what would be your conclusions? Well, my conclusions for the whole kind of, any kind of dam, is that you don't need the biggest dams. And it's proven. If the Three Gorges Dam wasn't there, you could have 12 smaller dams that wouldn't have affected the it wouldn't be at 175 meters for 600 kilometers long. 1.4 million people wouldn't have been resettled, and these smaller dams would be controllable, and it would manage the water a lot better, and possibly, as they said, even cheaper. But it's just man. They want to build the tallest, the longest, the fattest, the widest to have themselves in the Guinness Book of Records, is my conclusion. A lot of the older dams, if you had unlimited money, should be reinvented, recontrolled, remanufactured to produce energy efficient electricity, not just to ponder on. But we are not all Elon Musk with 300 billion, or some people say even 1 trillion personal assets. On the lighter side, I would like to say hello to one of my regular subscribers, Randy H. Good morning, James. Great show. And today is my daughter's Talks birthday too. So Randy's daughter, just make sure, happy birthday to you. And here is the happy birthday song by me. Oh, happy birthday to you. Hold on. Let's change it around a little bit.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. A happy birthday to you. Randy's daughter.
Okay, one final message from Dave Clark here. James, I watched your video and talking about YouTube and talking about Joe Rogan. Now, I have watched the Joe Rogan show, but I'm not too sure what you're on about. David, if you could just drop me an email. And yes, I do try different things on my channel, like I think today I'm making day 5 of the exercise program. Some people think I'm stupid. Some people have said goodbye to my subscription. Some people have said move left so I can see the scenery, quote unquote, with bunny rabbit ears. With that, and I've tried to do the positive. Have I done the positive of China? I may do something about the General Secretary of China, for example, to see if that can get views. The only thing that actually works is if I want to get over 1,000 views, I just have to talk about the Three Gorges Dam. And I would love to expand from that even further. And surprisingly, my viewer subscriptions going down by about 20 to 30 a day. Maybe they're old subscribers from 3 years ago, I don't know, but doesn't seem to be going up at all. It's the algorithm of YouTube, and people say, why don't you try something different? I have, but none of it seems to work, and none of it seems to even hit 1,000K or something new. The only thing it was related to the 300,000 people that escaped Wuhan before the lockdown of the city. That was about it. So I'm trying to go through different kind of ideas related to away from mainstream media, so to speak, not to do conspiracy theories and not to praise any country or dispraise, but near enough the facts and theories related to logic. And that's what I try to do. That is about it for me for today. I have waffled on for quite long. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for the comments. A subscribe, a like, a share would be epic. The members, I do have 5 members of the channel. If you do want to join, just go to the description below. If you want to support my work, you can do. And quite simply, just go to Patreon. You can see the link in the homepage and a link below there. Have a awesome, epic day, and I will see you very soon for another show. Be good, be well, be safe. Bye-bye. Thank you.